overall, I mean, pretty much everything in relation to Battlefield 6 has been really positive. Well, there's something that came up that's got some fans really concerned. And it's about, of course, the same exact thing that got Call of Duty in trouble, the skins. So the Battlefield skins. So here's what was told to us. A Battlefield 6 design director explicitly stated that the game would feature grounded skins, promising a return to the realistic military feel of older titles like Battlefield 3 and Battlefield 4. That's awesome. The director added that the game does not need Nicki Minaj style crossover cosmetics.
That's good.
A jab at the perceived direction of the rival franchise, Call of Duty. Perfect.
Yeah.
Well, now we got something new that just came up. So, and this is another developer at Battlefield. Where people are getting really concerned is right here, Jeff. It says, while reaffirming their commitment to realism, a developer stated that the game would look that way for a while.
Okay, that's not good.
Not good. Now, this is where people are starting to say, okay, so what? After a while, you're going Call of Duty here? Or what are you doing?
Here's the thing. Because I think the problem that Call of Duty has is like it's so over the top nonsense. Where you could have, like, for example, celebrities in Battlefield, but as long as it's done,
it's grounded.
It's done correctly. For example, you grab, I'm not gonna say Chris Pratt, but grab Sylvester Stallone, because he's been in a lot of like action movies. You could do that. You just gotta like make a Rambo collab, but it is Rambo, and he's more in line with what he has. Like, he's got his gear on, he's got all this other stuff. It's not just, I'm obviously going to poke a nod at the Nicki Minaj skin. It is not just a person in a pink jumpsuit with some tactical gear.
Yeah, I agree. Well,
as long as you do it correctly and not go too crazy, Beavis and Butthead, you can do it.
Yeah, I agree. And I personally want Battlefield to stay that realistic,
I do too,
grounded, modern ordeal. I don't want, I get it. They got to make money and stuff, guys. We get it. But I mean, bro, you can make money off of a battle pass, and you can make money. I don't know. Like, there's just so many ways that they can make this money. But anyways, this comment was met with suspicion from players who felt
that's a fair suspicion. That is a fair one.
Well, the players who felt it foreshadowed an eventual shift towards less realistic cosmetic in future seasons, similar to what happened in Battlefield 2042. So people are worried that it's going to be a Battlefield 2042 situation all over again. And I will say this, okay? I don't believe it will go the extent of Call of Duty.
Hopefully.
I don't believe it. I don't even,
either.
dude, am I wrong? Did Battlefield 2042 did not get anywhere near what Call of Duty was?
Hell no.
No. So
I think the most you had as far as skins that you could buy was mainly just recolors of what the default gear is, and then like the stuff that actually added on extra gear. It still looked tactical.
Yeah. No, I'm with you. What are your thoughts on Battlefield 6 considering the awful takes from COD streamers? If y'all have seen them, personally, I feel the maps are too small for my liking.
Just cope. That's all I gotta say to them.
Well, I mean, I think Battlefield 6 looks great.
It does.
It looks incredible. It was a lot of fun. The beta was awesome.
Yes, the thing is with the maps is we only got, what, 2 maps in Battlefield beta? 2 or 3 around that area? Sounds about right. It would make sense that they showed off, like, they even said, like, we are working on larger maps, but we have these short maps that we have just kind of prepped for the beta. So, plus Battlefield is no stranger to large ass maps. For example, 2042, you had a big ass desert you could walk around in.
Yeah.
So I can totally see like the small maps getting the love. Like I think as long as as long as the maps don't get any smaller, I'm fine. The other, like the maps that are currently out that were in the beta, they are the perfect size for a small map. Don't go smaller, only go bigger.
Yeah. Yeah, and I mean, I think that Battlefield 6 is going to be, I think it'll be the biggest Battlefield of all time.
Oh, yes. No
Without a
way in
shadow.
hell is it not going to be
Yeah.
the best.
It will be the biggest. I think that, yeah, I think it's going to be huge.
Yeah,
you know,
Battlefield
no
1
doubt.
did have a lot of the big maps because a lot of the big maps in Battlefield 1, I'm just reading off a comment. They did have a lot of big maps because a lot of that was just open warfare. There wasn't really a lot of like, it was more tank and like guerrilla tactic warfare than aerial, all that other type of stuff. No helicopter. There were helicopters, but not many. There were planes, but not many. And it was more focused on grounded combat, which was cool because you got a lot more tanks, you got a lot more horses, you got a lot more shit to do.
Yeah. And I'm not really sure about the awful takes from COD streamers. I mean, I had a take where
The big one that I saw was XQC, but I think he's a goddamn idiot.
I stated that you know, Battlefield 6, even though I think it's going to be great, I don't think it stands any shot in hell of being the FPS king by the end of the year, just because
I think it will beat Black Ops 7.
I don't think it will, because I just think Black Ops 7 with Xbox Game Pass, and I mean,
Well, here's the thing: if they don't make Black Ops 7 good, then they got something to worry about. I think that's the only reason why that if Black Ops 7 is good, that's the reason why it's good, because they were scared of Battlefield.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, Battlefield 6 isn't going to be able to compete with Game Pass when you're charging $70 for, you know, a copy of Battlefield, unless Battlefield comes on to PlayStation Premium or something like that.
I don't even think it's $70. I think it's like 65 or not even that.
Is it?
Yeah,
I'm not even sure. But nonetheless, I mean, look, I think that Battlefield 6 looks great. I think it will be great. And you know, I think
both games will be all right, but I think Battlefield 6 will pull ahead.
I think this should be a really good year for Battlefield. I just do.
Yeah.
You know, it feels going
To be
back.
honest, it all depends on that campaign.
Yeah, well, that's where I think Call of Duty is going to get them. But
I think so too. I think early on, COD's going to take the lead because it's COD. But I think over longevity, I think Battlefield 6 will hold longer than COD, Black Ops 7, because
well, they'll come out with another COD next year.
exactly. But I don't think they'll come out with another Battlefield next year. I think
no way.
I
Yeah.
think they're going to wait a couple years.
Oh,
so I think as longevity, I think Battlefield has it.
It'll be interesting. Yeah, definitely. It'll be. I'm excited to see kind of what happens there.
Yeah.